I'm Jess.
And I'm Kayla.
And this is the YA Sisterhood podcast. This is a podcast usually about young adult fiction and analyzing it like it's serious literature, because it is. And also, we're sisters.
We are. We are related. But this particular episode is not going to be analyzing any books, so we just kind of want to give you guys an update on where we've been and our plan moving forward, letting you know that we are still planning to release more episodes.
Yes, we are live. We are here. We're doing reasonably well in this crazy world we all live in.
Obviously, 2020 hit, and that was like a thing, so it kind of put us a little behind, followed by me moving and changing jobs. And due to coronavirus and me not living with Jessica anymore, we wanted to figure out a way to record our audio in 2 separate locations, but we didn't really have the equipment to do that.
And let's be honest, it was a long year. I got pretty sick towards the end of the year. I had to have a surgery. You changed jobs and moved. That's kind of a lot in the middle of everything that's been going on.
True, yeah.
So
we had kind of like gotten ourselves together and we're ready to repost. So you guys saw we dropped some clues on Instagram and that kind of thing. And then unfortunately, we had a death in the family. And so it kind of threw things off a bit more than we were expecting.
Yeah, and it is even more unfortunately, I guess, it's not too inappropriate to let listeners in on this, because we talked about our grandpa on our last episode that we did. But our grandpa, who was an actual greaser, who knew S.E. Hinton, who lived that life, he worked at the Admiral Twin when he was a teenager. He is the grandpa that passed away from complications related to COVID-19. And, we're a little shook still, so he was a big personality.
Yeah. He was, and a big storyteller. So, it just kind of threw off our plans for releasing. We were going to release a holiday episode and maybe read like a short holiday story and, drink some eggnog and just kind of have like a little fireside chat with you guys. But that didn't work out. So we just wanted to kind of give you an update that is not very festive, but is probably necessary.
It's still a net positive. We are coming back. We have a really solid book list this season. I feel like last year we didn't mean to set a sort of vibe for what we were trying to do, but we did. So we have another kind of strong mix of teen genres to sort of make sure everything gets a nice even coverage. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty excited.
We're doing a lot of really cool stuff for just for the podcast, and wanting to really give you guys a place to have a community and have these conversations further than just listening to the podcast, because we've had some of you reach out and we just want to be able to interact with you directly as much as possible. And we've had some trouble with some of the different social media sites we're using. So we're trying to implement a couple of things to make that more of a easy access and just kind of expand and make this a community.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good point to let you sort of make our big community announcement, since it's kind of your baby.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we are launching a Discord channel.
Whoa. Launched.
It exists, but we're gonna drop the link when we release this episode for you guys to follow and join, and that way we can just have conversations. And you don't just have to talk about the podcast and just have to talk about the books we're discussing. There's got to be channels to talk about all kinds of stuff, but the ultimate purpose of it is to further discussions about episodes we've already released, to theorize about the books that we will be reading, and just generally to be able to connect with you guys. If you haven't used Discord before, it's a pretty straightforward service. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but it's not incredibly difficult to use. And I would encourage you to join, because you can use it for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's cheaper than Zoom for your meetings. Hey.
It is, and there's just a lot of stuff that we can do, and we want to, involve you guys. So.
Yeah, it's hard to find a venue for us to have fluid conversations with people because I don't really use Facebook very much, and I don't understand social media. I'm just old, you guys. I'm old. I don't get it, but I understand Discord.
and we like Instagram and stuff, but it's a bit cumbersome in terms of any lengthy type of conversation or like anything other than really like comments and DMs, which are great, but don't really create
a conversation.
A community atmosphere. Yeah, a conversation. So that is the first step for this season is we're opening a Discord, and we would love for you guys to join. You're welcome to invite your friends, whether or not they listen to the podcast, as long as they read books. But the main purpose is the podcast. So
yeah.
Hooray!
Hooray! So keep an eye on the social medias. We will be dropping photo clues soon, and we have 2 guests that I am extremely excited about this season because both of them actually work with young people and literature. So
yeah, so it's going to be really cool because both of them are going to be able to bring a new sort of angle.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it'll be cool. And we have, like Jess said, we have some really fun books in our season list that we want to talk about. One of which we grew up reading and just adore still to this day, and so that's pretty exciting as well.
Yay. All right, so we'll see you guys soon. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
All right, bye.
Bye.